The big Geelong Advertiser sponsored Boxing Day races on Saturday, and with me to take a look at the legs of the quaddie, the chief racing rider for the Geelong Advertiser, Dennis Craven. Welcome, Dennis.
Yes, welcome, John. And John, it's always a great day, the Boxing Day races. I really love the Boxing Day races.
Early forecasts are 24 degrees. We should get close to 5,000 to 6,000 people here enjoying the festivities on Boxing Day. First leg of the quaddie is the GT Handicap race number 4. How did you see it, Den?
Well, I like Panic Button. He ran second first up, and I give him an excellent chance. He's got Andrew Mallion aboard, and to me, he looks the one.
Okay, yeah, likewise for me, Den. Number 6, Panic Button. He got to the line strongly first up at Bendigo last start. He raced in the Winter Championship back in during this winter, of course, behind Like a Larrikin at Flemington in July. The Inform Allen Stable, he's the top selection. Number 6, Panic Button. Number 5, Grand Cavallo from the local Edwards Elkington camp goes well first up. Number 9, Kipsy, and 7, Raw Comics. So my numbers are 6 to beat 5, 9 and 7. In the first leg of the quaddie, the second leg is the Echo Handicap race number 5. How'd you see it, Den?
Well, I'm going for the favourite, John. Napier, number 2, in the Lloyd Williams stable. Looks a promising stayer. To me, he's the one to beat. The local horse, £1 Million Note, trained by Vincent Malady. I think he's a good each way chance. And number 2, Nothing But the Truth, looks a good place chance.
Likewise, again, we agree, Den. Number 2, Napier. Gee, he was impressive here, winning 2 starts ago. Then he went to Kyneton and was beaten in the showcase race. Drops back in class here. I'd pay to forgive him on his last start. He's on top, number 2 at Napier. Big watch on the Michael Moroney trained former Kiwi. Nothing But the Truth. He won a much better race than this at Ellerslie over 2,200 metres. He's a big watch. Watch the market for his chances. And numbers 8 and 4 also chances run. Race 5, the second leg of the quaddie, numbers 2 to beat 3, 8 and 4. Third leg of the quaddie, race number 6, and I like number 6. Race 6, number 6 for me, Den, the Aaron Purcell trained Count Royal. He's been crying out for getting up to this 1,700 metre trip. He hit the line hard at Colac over 1,600 metres last Saturday, and he's got a very good record at this trip. He's on top. To beat number 5, My Free Will. Fair form in town last campaign. He should be cherry ripe after 2 runs back. 4, Carpstead Lab. Beat Red Buttons back in the showcase in February. And number 1, the locally trained Pickard. 6 to beat 5, 4 and 1. How did you see it, Den?
Well, I'm going out on a limb, John, like I often do. And I'm going to stay with the locals. I'm going for Pickard to be ridden by Ricky De Bono. Now, I don't know when Ricky had his last ride, but I'm sure it was months ago. He's riding Pickard for Rhett Barden. Next chance I give to David Burke trained New Australian. And the third chance, I think I'll give it to, let's think, Offshore. That'll do me.
Going very wide in this third leg, obviously, Den, in our third leg of the quaddie. The last leg of the quaddie, the GeelongAdvertiser.com.au handicap to wrap up the day. Number 1, Miles Above's the class factor here. He was 4 lengths behind Shocking back in May over at Caulfield. He's had 1 try at the 1,400 metres for a win. He'll be fitter for his first up run at Warrnambool a fortnight ago. A clear top selection in the last race. Race 7, number 1, Miles Above. Number 6, Stormulator, is mixes his form, but he looks suited here. Number 5, Ice Way. He's got excellent form this campaign with a win in 2 seconds, and he's sure to be in the finish. And number 2, Scaredy Mac, has won 3 from 9. So in the final leg of the quaddie, my numbers are 1 to beat 6, 5 and 2. How are we going to come home with the quaddie, Den?
Well, I'm coming home again with Rhett Barden and Ricky De Bono, the Geelong boys. I'm going for number 4, At All. He's been freshened up, hasn't had a run for over a month, but he did win that day at Kilmore, so I expect Rhett to do well. I also give Scaredy Mac a good each way chance. He always seems to be in the money. And number 6, Stormulator, trained by Rick Hall-Lacey. You never know, Rick always seems to get a winner here or two at Geelong.
He certainly does, but for Dennis is going the locally trained At All as his top selection in the last leg of the quaddie. Race number 7, and if you're having a try, the best of luck.